Welcome back to Let's Play Okami. The game is done. I figure I can put up a video showing what happens once you beat the game, though. They give you a couple screens here, telling what happened in the game, and I've indeed put 85 hours into this. Maybe 10, 15 of that is me just letting the game run and not doing anything, but honestly, that's a pretty good number. Days passed, that's actually day to night, and as many times as I actually had to cycle back and forth, especially when looking for treasure chests and whatnot, that'd rack up the days. But yeah, I haven't died at all this entire run. Killed a lot of enemies, got a lot of money, got a lot of demon fangs, got a lot of praise. And we're rewarded with a good number of things, as you saw on the right side there. We'll learn what those are here in just a second. They are indeed karmic transformers. I'll explain those shortly. I do believe those you get just for beating the game. You also get our 100th stray bead, which gives us the string of beads. This is the reward. This is what we went to all that trouble for. I'll be showing this off here in a second. Now these are what we got for all of the rankings that we got on the previous page. There's a couple of them. And of course we probably want to save. Now I've already done this once in testing, so let's save over this anyway. So that's taken care of.
Clover.
And we're taken back to the title screen. Now we can go to continue and actually go with that, but something else that was unlocked here is presents from Isun. And we get a loading screen. I honestly don't know what happens if we, whoops. We're given a couple things here. We get Okami art, music, and a video treasure chest. Music is, of course, we can go through and listen to all the music in the game. A lot of it, anyway. Art gives us a whole lot of concept art. Now, I'm certainly not going to look through all of this, because there's a lot of it, and I would be here all day. But you get a lot of neat things out of it, though. I mean, you see things like, what they went through in designing the characters. And apparently the Canine Warriors were originally intended to even have human forms. So you can learn a lot about how they were originally designing the game in here. Similar for monsters. Got Blockhead. Nagi and Waka there. So again, a lot of neat stuff here. Similar for environments. And finally, the high-resolution bestiary, which, if you're wondering where I get the images from for the forum thread, for the monsters, this is where. Gives a nice full-screen version of the monster. And it's in here at one time or another is where I saw in the concept art, that you saw they had originally intended for you to fight Letku and Netku inside of the arc. And finally, the video treasure chest. There's a lot of neat stuff in here. It's not... You'd assume it's cutscenes from the game, but it's not. It's actually various promos and whatnot from the game. There's some neat stuff in here. Some of these actually show what the game was going to look like in early production, well before the game even took on what it looks like now. As you can see, in its early stages, the game was intended to be realistic looking. Let's see here. Internal company presentation. A lot of these are promos, which are neat and all, but I'd say the company presentations are probably the ones you'd be most interested in seeing, so let's watch these. Well, now that was just weird. This is the only one up here that doesn't have promo in it, so... game's come a long way. Though I do kind of want to go explore some of those areas that you saw that they removed from the game. Or at least changed. I'm not going to watch through all of those, though. If we go to Continue, though, which if you want to start a New Game Plus, you actually have to go to Continue and load from our Start from the Beginning. Now, I have my two other saves up here. These two are when I played through the game initially so many years back. They're glowing because I've long since erased my original playthrough. Those are both New Game Plus playthroughs. But we can go back to Start from the Beginning. Now, the game lets you skip through cutscenes that you've seen before. And as such important cutscenes, they don't let you skip through. But in New Game Plus, you can skip through any cutscene. Because, well, you've seen it before. And skip that one. All to get here right quick, and we don't have Power Slash yet. I'm not really running through the whole game or anything, I just want to get to a place where I can show you guys stuff. Rewards, specifically. For one, you get to keep all your crap from the end of the previous game. In fact, your praise, everything is still full at the beginning of the game. Brush stroke, since it would let you sequence break, you don't have any of the brush strokes. Equipment, they give you all but the most powerful 3 mirrors, because those would also let you sequence break, since they give you a source of an element. And down here we have all of our extra stuff. Let's go ahead and equip a Peace Bell, why not? A Golden Lucky Cat, and the String of Beads. Ink Pot and Solar Energy become limitless. Attack power times 10. We essentially now have infinite life, infinite ink, and every single attack we do does 10 times damage. It's something to behold. Now if we go up to Tools, you'll see this is where our Karmic Transformers are. Now what the Karmic Transformers do is they actually change what Amy looks like. So we use the first one, and... oh, look at that, we're a little stockier and have a curly tail. How about this one? We're all fluffy! Let's see here, this one actually removes our markings, so we're just a regular dog. Wolf, whatever. Kind of a bulldog look. In fact, these reflect the various Canine Warriors, I do believe. I'd zoom the camera in if I could, but the camera doesn't like zooming in. Or is that more of a bulldog? I've never been up on my dogs. Let's see here, we have this one, which I do believe is the statue of what we used to look like. So that's kind of interesting. There's something tossed in there. As mentioned before, the game was originally designed to be a real wolf with realistic graphics, so there you are, you can run around the whole game as a real wolf. And perhaps the most awesome and best out of all of these is Karmic Transformer 7. We are freaking Shiranui. We don't have the weird little white things coming off of us, but we have the markings. We have the extra red things, the crap on our shoulders is more spiky, and we generally look freaking awesome. Now, I do want to show off some of the string of beads. Yes, the string of beads, what we went to all that trouble for. But there's not really anything in the neighborhood to show this on. But you know what? I know exactly what I'm going to use it on.